that Allah is amazing and Allah is not a man. But what Muslims don't tell you that Allah is a physical body. In fact, all the details about him lead us to that he is a man. But maybe not exactly a man, maybe something missing, like something or some birth defect. So if we have any Muslim in Discord who would like to join us to tell us about the look of Allah, please feel free. And listen carefully, Muslims. Don't tell me I don't care what Hadith says. This is your religion. So we describe your God as your prophet and the Quran describe them. It's not up to you. It's not up to me. It's not, like I accept, I don't, All right. We have a Muslim. He will come to join us in 5 minutes. Yeah, he need to sharp his teeth. All right. So, one of the funny things, let me share my screen with you here. For those who they are in Discord. You see in YouTube tons of videos. Like here, the one on the left, it says, he challenged Allah. What happened to those who challenge Allah? Seriously, what happened to those who challenge Allah? Anyone can tell me? What happened? What happened to those who challenge Allah? I make fun of Allah every day, since I was a kid. What happened to those who challenge Allah? I make books about Muhammad and write books every day. Make fun of Muhammad and his God. So what happened to those who challenge Allah? So the Muslim, they try to give us an image that Allah is so powerful. And it's like, in the old days, they tell you about a beast. Like, this is a Middle Eastern thing. So to keep the boy or the girl close from the house, they say to them, there is a beast will eat you if you leave the street here. So the boy or the girl, they will believe it. There is a beast. If we exit this street, at the end of it, there is a beast. So what happened to the one who challenged Allah? So the Muslim, they try to give us an image that there is a God, his name is Allah, and he is so powerful. And they come with all those kind of funny, stupid videos. Well, you Muslim, don't challenge Allah. And look at you. You Muslim, don't challenge Allah. Do you see how your life is miserable? Did you notice that you Muslims, you cannot even have security in your country unless you kiss the shoes and the asses of the American, even the Israeli? This is why Emirat and Bahrain and Saudi Arabia are kissing the ass of Israel to protect them from the Shia, from Hezbollah. What happened to those who challenge Allah? The Shia, they say the F word to Aisha. They make fun of the companion of Muhammad. They make fun of the Quran. What happened to the Shia? Any Muslim can tell us. So when you tell us about your God, and then when we ask them how Allah look like, you will find all kind of videos Muslims they come with. All of them, they give you something funny and silly and stupid. This is in Urdu. I do not understand Urdu. Allah kayasa dakihat dakihata hi zakarnek. Hi. Okay, now I understand. All right. When Allah invite you to see him, I thought nobody can see Allah. Oh, I forgot that in the day of judgment, Allah will do striptease and he will show his shin. How do Allah look like? Seriously. How do Allah look like? Here we go. Somebody draw how Allah look like for you. This is how Allah look like. 2 hands in the right side, chin, face, head, and the Muslims are not sure about his ass, how it is. It is so small or so big, but I say it is so big because his throne is the same size of the earth and the heaven, because Allah, He thinks the earth and the heaven, they are in the top of each other and totally flat. So who is a Muhammadan want to join us and tell us how Allah look like? Who is Allah? Any Muslim? This is a good picture actually of Allah. 2 hands in the right side. 1 leg. Actually, there's a hadith says he put 1 leg in the top of the other one. So look like he grow a new one, you know. So here in the picture he have only one. All those references we are talking about is authentic, and Muslim they believe in them. Now those who don't believe in the hadith, in fact they reject the hadith or the statement. Hadith mean what Muhammad said. They reject them because it's an embarrassment, and it shows you how stupid the look of Allah, how awkward He is. If you watch the previous video where I was debating with Muslims and they were trying to convince me that if you eat the shit of the Prophet, may Allah bless his shit, you go to heaven. I don't know how many of you watched the video. I advise you to watch it. It's very nice. It's full of holy shit, you know, literally, because according to the Muslims, if you drink from his piss or eat his boogers or his snots, you go to heaven. Now Muhammad then, he is the best one qualified to describe Allah. If his shit is holy, if his piss is holy, if his boogers, they fight over his boogers. His snot, the guy, he throw a snot, the Muslim fight over it, you know, like kickboxing will start over a snot. So imagine if it is a shit like will be like the biggest kick ever. So Muhammad described Allah, and the description of Allah is very weird and very funny. We have Al-Abadiyah. Al-Abadiyah, they are not even Muslims. They come to you with different religion. But anyway, we'll listen to him. Go ahead, Abadiyah.
Are you Christianprince?
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Describe Allah for us as long you are Abadiyah.
Basically, we don't take, we see as Allah as shapeless.
You see Allah as what? Can you speak louder, please?
He's shapeless.
Shapeless. Ah, but shouldn't you get that from where you get this conclusion?
So we have hadith where, like the Sahabas, they debated on who Allah is and what He's like, where He is. There's Ibadi hadith that discuss it. So there, a lot of they talked about is, okay, where it says Allah has a hand, so they said Allah has a hand, and then they changed their mind and said no, we can't say like that because that's anthropomorphic.
That's what?
That's how you say it.
That's what?
Like that means like that's similar to a human.
Well, you know, it look like you Muslim, you decide how Allah look like as you wish. If Allah, He said, He have hands, well, He said He have hands. So now you decide, you Muslims, you make a meeting according to you. And now let us see if we can. No, hold on, you see. So first of all, if He said He have hands, well, it sounds like a human. Well, Allah, He chose to call Himself, describe Himself. So why Allah describe Himself? He says 2 hands. Why He said 2 hands? What is the point of 2 hands?
And where did it say that in the Quran? I think
you do not know.
I think it's the only place. I think the only place that says it is the hadith.
Seriously, are you sure?
I'm not fully. You probably know more.
What do you mean?
Remember
what do you mean properly? What do you mean properly?
I don't know.
I know more, or you know more?
Probably. I have studied a lot.
Okay, so who knows more, you or me?
Probably about
who knows more?
like you for now.
Uh,
You for now. You studied and you have a degree in Islamic law.
But when I study Islamic law, I did not study if Allah have hands or not. We study law, right? This is the Quran. This is my own study because you study law. It teach you about law, not about if Allah have hands or not. Chapter 38, verse number 75, it says, you know Arabic, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm only learning.
All right. It says here, Allah, he said to Iblis, ما منعك أن تسجد لما خلقت بيدي. What made you not, what forbid you or refrain you from protesting or bowing down to the one I created with my two hands?
It doesn't say ifna.
Huh?
It does not say ifna. The verse never says.
No, it says biyadai, biyadai. Here we go, in front of you.
Yeah. Biyadai means two?
Yes. Well, it's for your best to say two, because that will, if you want to say, because it is not fun for sure. If you want to say more than two, that will be even more funny.
It's my own hand.
So when Allah, he says,
did you translate your verse on your own? The whole thing. You translate the whole verse on your own.
Yeah, Allah, he said to Iblis, which is, we know where Muhammad took that word, proving him again to be false. What made you refrain from bowing down to the one who I created with my hands? Are you being arrogant, proud? Or are you from the high?
Oh, because that's why you're saying two, because it's looka.
I'm not saying, it's not me who's saying two. This is the language. So when you say to me, we have a hadith of the Sahaba debating, that is a joke. Because first of all, it's not the Sahaba who can decide if Allah have hands or not. It is Allah.
They're the most authoritative. They're the most authoritative.
Okay, show me one hadith. Show me one hadith from your prophet saying Allah don't have hands. In fact, your prophet said, as long as you take hadith, then you have to take hadith. Your prophet, he said, Allah, he have two hands and both of them are right hands.
You can't take that.
Why? Why?
Because according to the Ibadi school, that you can't take hadith about Aqidah if it's not mutawatir.
You just took a hadith about Muslim debating, but you don't take what Muhammad said about the same issue?
No, because it's not mutawatir.
What mutawatir? This is sahih. This is very authentic. What are you talking about? This is very authentic.
It doesn't matter.
Who are you to say it doesn't matter? This is authentic.
This is what our scholars said. If a hadith is not mutawatir and it talks
who said that aqidah, who said that this is not a mutawatir? Where do you get this from? Where do you get the conclusion?
This is the asul of hadith according to the Ibadi school.
This is what?
This is the way of.
I'm not asking you about the way. I'm not asking you about the way. Where do you get the conclusion that this hadith is not a mutawatir? Do you see how many narrator for the hadith? Do you see how many times it's reported? What are you talking about?
You prove it mutawatir?
So it's authentic because it's not mutawatir?
No, authentic means authentic means like it's like sahih by chain.
Okay.
Like the chain is correct.
Okay. Mutawatir is repeated by many people, right?
In multiple hadith on that same topic.
Okay, this is multiple hadith.
Can't be like five, because five is way too less.
Five. So now is the Quran? Okay, hold on. So you Muslims, you play the game you decide, you throw in the garbage what you like, what you don't like, you accept what you like, and then you find any reason to dismiss any proof mentioned by your prophet. So as long you are the one saying mutawatir, not a mutawatir, so I will go with you. But isn't it what is mutawatir for a group of Muslims is not mutawatir for other groups?
Yeah.
So how we will know now who?
Both have different agendas.
So now, both of them, they have an agenda. Thank you very much. So you Muslims, you don't have God, you have agenda.
Like different categories, like different rules.
No. This is agenda. You know, a sect. He support an idea. You follow the one who found the founder of the sect blindly. He decide for you. You don't decide. You don't even have your own way of thinking.
Decided by the council. And it also makes sense why we would reject like akida that's not mutawatir. Because if it
but
was,
you did not prove to me. You did not prove to me that Allah have two hands is not mutawatir. Did you prove that to me?
You need to prove.
I gave you the proof in the front of you. I gave you the proof. I gave you the reference. I gave you the reference.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not my duty now. It's your duty to show me that this is not what it is. Same time, if Allah in the Quran, He says, I created Adam by my two hands, well, that means Allah, He is. Why is using the word two if it is fake?
Well, Allah uses He describes Himself as plural many times. Like that's why He said.
So when Allah He says hands, so Allah have one hand, but He cannot describe His hand one.
No, it's not one. It's not one hand. It's what's called. It's
okay. So when Allah He describe His face, do He say faces? When Allah describe His face, because you are trying to say when Allah describe Himself, He like to make it plural word. Okay, great. So now Allah, when He say I have a face, do He say faces or face?
I don't know. Show me.
Mr. Show me, are you the Muslim or I am the Christian?
You're the one who brings Muslims here, and you say I know your religion better than you. So teach me.
Well, I prove that, but so how you can say to me, I don't accept that if you do not know your religion. So you are not qualified to say to me, I accept this, I refuse that, because you know nothing.
Well, I know the Ibadi way how to authenticate hadith on what's authentic.
Well, give me a reference according to the Abadi that this hadith is not right. Go ahead.
It's not mutawatir.
How you give me a reference that this is not a mutawatir? Go ahead.
No, you have to prove it's mutawatir.
It's in front of you. It's repeated. It's repeated by many people. Do you see? It's repeated by many different people.
That's just a chain. That's not. Yes, you have to have multiple hadith.
Mutawatir is about repeating the same hadith by multiple people.
You need to have multiple Sahih narrations. So
all of them, they are Sahih. Do you see? It says. Do you see? It says Sahih. Did I show you something? It says Da'if. No. So it is repeated by multiple people, and this is in front of you. Same time. Hold on. If the Quran is saying two hands, what's the problem with this one? Is the Quran mutawatir too?
Quran is mutawatir.
Okay. Did Allah?
I don't know.
Did the Quran says Allah have a shin and He have a foot? He have a leg?
Yeah.
Huh?
The figured.
Huh?
The figured.
How you know?
Because Allah said nothing is like Him.
So what? Nothing like me too. Nothing, my friend. Nothing like me. Nothing like you. That is the most. That is the most. No. This is silly. This is silly argument.
I have two hands, or maybe you don't. Who knows?
No. This is not about, because nothing like me it doesn't mean that he don't have things like us. As an example, your God, he get angry. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I get angry.
It's like a different anger.
No, it's the same. Allah, he forgive.
Oh,
I forgive. This, don't tell me this different. If Allah using Allah using our language, the Arabic language. So the language it decide what he's talking about.
It's like it's different. It's different than us. That's why when Allah is angry, we don't. The effect by it is only created. You can't like
that what?
You can't. The effect is created, but Allah's anger is not created. So it's not like ours. Our anger is created.
Is Allah wise?
Yeah.
Is Allah fool?
What?
Is Allah fool?
No.
Well, I can prove to you that Allah is a fool. And there's a lot of fools in this world. As an example, when your God, Allah, he said, the sun set in a muddy, boiling water. Is that a foolish statement or this is a smart statement? Are you there?
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. So when Allah, he said the sun, he decided to tell us about Zulqarnain, which is Alexander the Great. I will tell you about him something. Yeah. And now Allah start telling us that this man, he reached the sitting place of the sun. Isn't it? This is a first statement. Where is the sitting place? Where is the sitting place of the sun? Where we can find the sitting place of the sun based in your wisdom, the wisdom of Allah.
It's like in the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy.
The Milky Way galaxy, the sun set there?
No, it can't really set. It just sets.
Zulqarnain, he took his donkey, his horse, and he went to the Milky Way?
No, I'm sure there's an explanation for this. You can't take
what explanation? We are talking about a guy who live in this earth. You go to the Milky Way. So I said to you, is your God foolish? You said no. I said I can prove it in 2 seconds. And look how foolish your answer. I'm not insulting you, but this is foolish. You just said to me the Milky Way. What Milky Way? The guy he live in the earth. This guy is a king. He is in the earth. He built a dam between Gog and Magog. So we are not talking about the Milky Way. This guy is not, he don't have a spaceship. He have an army and have donkeys and horses, etc. So until he reached the sitting place of the sun, where is that location?
I'm sure there's a bigger way to explain this hadith. I don't know it.
What hadith? Right, this is Quran. What hadith?
Sorry, Quran.
So where is the sitting place of the sun? If your God is not a foolish God, and you Muslim keep saying to us, nothing like him, nothing like him. I can say nothing like him in stupidity. I can say nothing like him with ignorance. I can say this is not education, even if someone have high school. But this is not a God who talk. Where is the sitting place of the sun? He reached the sitting place of the sun.
And I'm not sure it's where it's the sitting place of the sun is the actual sitting.
It says in the front of you. I'm showing the screen. Don't you see my screen?
Yeah, but it's figurative.
What bigger? He is telling us about his journey. The Jews, they came to your prophet. The Jews came to your prophet, and they put a trap for him as usual to make fun of him. They asked him, tell us about Zulqarnain, the prophet of Allah. Muhammad the fool, he believed them that he is a prophet of Allah. So he did not know. He could not answer them right away. It took him a few weeks. He asked a bunch of slaves who they are enslaved from Assyria, and the hadith and the book of Sirah mentioned their name. So those two slaves, they told him a story about Zulqarnain, which is a story written by Jacob the Syriac, Yaqub al-Suryani. He is a bishop. Even the Christian, they consider him a saint. He is a very have amazing ability of writing speeches. So he made a metaphorical story. Let us say it's a fiction story, not metaphorical. It's a fiction story. Muhammad, he took it as it is. He put it in the Quran. This is how foolish your prophet. So they are asking you about Zulqarnain. Say I will recite to you some of his story. Who is talking? Allah. Okay. So now we gave him established in the earth. Wonderful. We gave him the meaning of everything. Suddenly, Zulqarnain become a Muslim now. Okay. Alexander the Great is a Muslim. And then he followed away. Wonderful. Until when he reached the sitting place of the sun. Where is that?
I don't know too much, but can I tell you something?
Tell me something.
Remember the last time we spoke, and you said, let me speak to your scholar?
Let me speak to your scholar. Okay, did you speak to your scholars?
Like you said, you said, I want to speak to your scholar.
Okay.
You said that to me.
Yeah, did you bring them to me?
I not exactly, but I found a very
Your voice was cutting. Say again. What?
Yeah, I called him like somebody, and he's way more educated than me.
Okay, invite him. Let him come.
But yeah, he's like me.
Your voice is cutting, my friend.
He's an ex-Christian.
What is he now? Where is he?
Amen.
He is here? Is he here in the Discord? He left, I don't know. Do we have any Muslim? So the Muslim, they try to, deceive us, and they try to deny what their prophet described their God. He have a foot, he have 5 fingers, he have an ass, he have a face, and then they come and they say to us, you worship a man. What man? It is you who worship a physical being who does not have a spirit, which means he is an idol. He's not even alive.